Hey guys, the Xbox Series X and S just launched today, and today I'm going to be going over 10 great Game Pass titles that you can download and play today. Let's get into it. So one more thing before the video starts, these are not ranked in any way, these are just 10 games that I think are very good on Game Pass, and with that out of the way, let's get into the video. So the first game on this list is Doom Eternal, and this one was actually recently added to Game Pass when Microsoft acquired Bethesda, and this game got great reviews. A lot of people really like this on Xbox One. However, on Xbox Series X and S, it will have higher frame rates, and that SSD will help it load much faster, which will really help keep the game's action up. So there is going to be a next-gen update for this game, but not right away. We will have to wait a bit. Bethesda said it will be soon, but did not give a specific date. But for now, just play Doom Eternal. It's a great game without those next-gen updates, and it will still be better on the next-gen consoles, and it's free. It's on Game Pass. So I think this is a great game to play when you first get your console. So number 2 is Outer Worlds, and before I get into how good this game is, I have to tell you, this does not show up in the Game Pass app when you press Show All. That's normally how I downloaded my Game Pass games, but you will have to search this up manually in the Microsoft Store. But don't worry, it is on Game Pass. So this is an open world space adventure game where the main point about this game is choice. You can be a good guy, a bad guy, or you can just work to better yourself. And you can approach situations differently depending on your stats. So you could go just shooting and punching everyone, or you can try to persuade them and make them think like you. So this is a great game to start off because you just have so much choice and put so many hours into it. And of course it will have all those next gen benefits, including higher frame rates and faster loading times. So as you guys probably know, EA Play just got combined with Game Pass for free, no additional cost. And this is probably the best reason. Jedi Fallen Order, in my opinion, is the best game on EA Play. You play as a Jedi who survived Order 66, and you now are on the run from the Imperials and other people trying to kill the last Jedi. So you have to fight through hundreds of stormtroopers, face different monsters, different characters, even some Sith, and this is a great game. Just get started with Xbox Series X and S, as you will definitely have an advantage with those higher frame rates, because this is definitely a game about quick decisions, quick reaction, and this game will be great on your Xbox Series X or S. So this next game here is Forza Horizon 4, and this game has been out on the Xbox One for a bit, and it looks amazing on the Xbox One, but it gets a next-gen update for the Series X and S. It can have ray tracing, 60 FPS, 4K on the Series X, and on the Series S, it will be 60 FPS, 1080p. This is what Microsoft has told us. Don't want to mislead anyone. We're not 100% sure if it'll actually be this, because, companies are always telling us stuff. But from what I can tell, it looks really good, and I think this game will be even better to play on the Series X and S. This game is already really good. Hundreds of cars, massive open world, tons of cool races against planes, motorcycles, trains. It's a really great game. I really enjoyed it, and it's going to be even better on your Xbox Series X and S. So, Halo Infinite will not be launching alongside the Xbox Series X and S. And I'm not going to pretend like that doesn't suck. It does. But while we wait for it, we can play the Halo Master Chief Collection. It will have much higher frame rates because these are older games, so the Xbox Series X and S will totally dominate and have crazy frame rates and resolution, along with much faster loading times. But I'm not going to pretend that loading times and frame rate make the games brand new. They are not. They will look kind of old. But they will be really fun no matter what, because these are great Halo games, and you will get a bit of background going into Halo Infinite. And also, when you're done these, you can pick up Halo 5 on Game Pass as well. So it's a great way to get ready for Halo Infinite. So the next game on the list is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. This is the sequel to the first Ori that was on Xbox One, and both these games are great. They look amazing. They are some of the best games in its genre, and this game looks amazing on Series X and S. On Series X, it can hit 120 FPS, which is good, but you won't always be able to tell unless you have a really nice TV, so just be aware of that. You might not be able to feel that 120 FPS, but most likely you have a 60 FPS TV, and will easily do that, along with much faster loading times, and 4K on the Series X. This game, which already looks amazing, will look even better on next gen and play so much better. So this is a great game to pick up just to show off the visuals that this machine can do. I highly recommend it. So The Witcher 3 is already a great game, but it's getting all these Series X and S enhancements, And there's even a video online where when you fast travel in this game, there's not enough time for a loading screen, so it looks really weird. You can kind of see under the world and then you just appear. So I thought that was really cool because it's just so fast, not even enough time for a loading screen. So these games will obviously run really great on this system, and it'll be good to jump back into this game with higher frame rates and faster loading times. If you're wanting to play with your friends when the new Xbox Series X and S comes out, why not play Sea of Thieves together? This game already looks amazing, and it will have 60 FPS 4K on the Series X and 60 FPS 1080 on the Series S. So this game will look even better, and it'll be just as fun to play with friends. Of course, there's been so many updates recently because when it launched it wasn't as good, but they keep adding stuff to this game, and they will keep adding stuff to this game, and this game is just great now. It's really fun with friends. You can do some raids, you can battle people online in the arena mode, and overall this game is really fun and will be even more fun on the Xbox Series X and S. So I highly recommend this game if you want to play with some friends when you first get your console. So next up, we have another very new game to Xbox Game Pass, and that is Rainbow Six Siege. You play in a highly trained military unit trying to kill terrorists, and there's a campaign, there's PvP, great to play with your friends. This game is very fun. It will be running 120 FPS on the Series X, which when you're playing a game as competitive as this, you really want all those frames per second possible. Again, I don't know, I'm going to be honest here, I don't know if everyone's TV will be able to run 120 FPS. I know mine can't, but you will still get a boost in frame rates, maybe to 60 FPS depending on your TV, and it will run 4K on the Series X. So it's a very fun game to play with friends, and I highly recommend it if you want to play multiplayer when you first get your console. So another bit of an older game, this is Gears 5. It will be running 4K 60 FPS on Series X. It will obviously not be in 4K on the Series S. This is a very good game. It's a third-person shooter, over-the-shoulder action game. Kind of like Doom Eternal, not quite though, where it is kind of gory and fast-paced, but it is a totally different game, and this is a really great game to get. You can play it co-op with friends or siblings or even parents. So if you want a bit of a co-op experience, to share with someone when you get this new console, you will definitely want to be picking up Gears 5 and play through its campaign, which is really fun. So I highly recommend this game for co-op play. Okay, if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below if you enjoyed or your thoughts on the Series X and S or anything you want to say. It really helps out the channel and this video. So I will be doing stuff with the PS5 too. This is not an Xbox exclusive channel, but Xbox came out today. It's easy to make a list on Gamepass. I'm going to have to think of a list for PS5. Maybe just top 10 games to get on your PS5. Definitely those two new games, Spider-Man and Demon's Souls, will be on there. But if you want more Xbox, PS5, Switch content, then just stay tuned to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.